I think the biggest thing I took away from not playing was it just gave me perspective on how LCS isn't everything. Because I think right now LCS is this culture where the pro players are encouraged to play like 14 hours a day, take no breaks. If I've seen pros who will tweet out that they're like at dinner, and people will just shit on them on social media, being like, "Why aren't you practicing?" Blah blah blah, all this stuff. And I think being able to take a step back just made me realize that there's way more to life than just League. I love League, I like competing, but it's not everything. I think that's a really difficult question to answer because, in my opinion, I think LCS is just still so new. Like the whole pro gamer culture hasn't really been around for a while. It's been around in Korea a bit longer than it has here, but I think Korean culture is also very different from American culture. So I think that going forward, there'll be more experienced players that as they retire, they'll probably be able to move into coaching positions and stuff. So I think what's been hard about League leading up till now is just it's hard for teams to figure out what to do. There's no guidebook. You can't just Google like how do I win LCS games. I mean, you can Google that, but you're not going to find anything good on it. Everyone's got these really really strong opinions of how to play the game, like how to win. But unless you're actually in it, like you've experienced the pro play, the opinions don't really mean anything because like you can watch an LCS game and then go back and hindsight every single mistake that happened in the game, but there's so many like variables in these games, and the pro players who've been scrimming all the time, the ones that have like seen it and experienced it all, it's just a way different perspective. And from the outside, I don't really think there's any way you can like really understand the game at that level. So I think that as more pros transition into like a coaching role, there'll just be more experienced people who have like seen what it's like on a team setting, and then it'll just be easier to structure the team, get everyone on the same page. And then at that point, I think it's better to promote a healthier lifestyle as far as like diversifying what people do. I don't think you need to play League every hour of every day. I think that leads to burnout. It leads to tilt. People get really emotional because, it's easier for people to be like, oh yeah, don't care what people say on social media, all this stuff. But when you're literally only playing League always, it's hard to not tie your self-worth to like your score in LCS or whatever. And it's something I used to do a lot. I think now it's a lot easier for me to distance myself from it because it's a team game. It's not one person's fault if you lose. Everyone makes mistakes every game. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. So I think that as we go forward, we'll probably see the scene just mature a bit.
For more League interviews and analysis, subscribe to our channel. You can also find stats, discussions, and more on our website and mobile app at blitzesports.com.